Welcome to the Senior Assembly! At this time, I'd like to thank the students, parents, and faculty for coming out and support the class of 2023. And now, I'd like to invite up to the podium the class president, Paolo Brown!
Dear friends, it's time for me to pass down the crown to someone else. I would like to congratulate all of you for making it this far this year. I must say, it's been an absolute pleasure to serve you all. Now to my successor and the 2024 class president. I must say that you have some big shoes to fill. Literally, my feet are quite large. But in all seriousness, I know that you do a fantastic job. Just remember that being the student council president is not just about giving speeches and making important decisions. It's also about making your classmates laugh and leading a wonderful group of people. So without further ado, I present you the crown. Luke Christopher Ramos. Wear it with pride, my friend. And don't forget to brush it every night. Thank you, Paul. Next, I would like to invite Miss Martin for the best part, the time capsule.
I have the honor of reading the senior time capsule this year. For those of you new to the school or parents who may not know what is about to happen, this tradition was started by Mrs. Stack many years ago. And each year, the 7th grade class is handed a sheet of paper with about 10 questions or categories on it, and they are asked to fill them out. Now, to my understanding, they do know that this will be read in the senior assembly. This year's class actually filled these out when they were in the 8th grade, not the 7th, and they do refer to both 7th and 8th grade as their junior high years. It is my privilege to read them to you now, and I will read you the topic and then the responses. Some are super sweet, and some are kind of generic or safe, and others make you kind of wonder why. So, here we go. The first topic out of 10 is what I like to do the most. Kate, Taylor, and Elizabeth say they like to play volleyball and eat. Gabby De Silva, sleeping, singing, playing lacrosse, and watching Netflix. Blake Foley says what I like to do most is not school. Jordan Mandor, play lacrosse. Gabriel, play the guitar. Paulo Hudson likes to stare blankly at the ceiling for hours on end. Braden Adams likes to get new shoes. Anthony Furtado, fall asleep in the back of Mrs. Urso's class. Jackson Worley, football. Michael Castillo, gaming. Yep, that's about right. Dawson, fish. And just so you know, that's all we hear about Dawson's thoughts because he just put IDK for the rest of his answers. Moving on to number 2. Second topic, these people are the most important to me. Franco, Mom and Coach Lee, very cute. Emily Henning, Maddie, Mackenzie, Maris, Emma, family, and other people I can't remember as of now, but they were the most important. Emma Marks says, my family, and then she wrote my family, I don't know why. And then she wrote my friend. And for the most important people to me, my cat. Drew Smith played it safe with mom and dad. Sandra Watson, Ayana Gomez, Logan Z, and my family. Lauren Donna, Kaylee, Madison, Emma, Ella, Maris, family, CJ, and Michael Castillo with a heart by his name. Number 3, third topic I'm good at. Ben, guitar, I guess, and I think I have an okay shaggy voice. Why are you saying that? Ava Kelly, school and skating. Gianna Del Nero, ballet, studying, and mostly making Quizlets, which I think you all can appreciate. Madison James, academics and sports. Colson Lawson, running. Ella Rodilla, drawing. Gianna Cottaspati, doing theater. Ayana Gomez, photography, video editing, and annoying my friends and brother. Nikki Rivas says, nothing, but that's okay. Brett Allen is good at golf, fishing, and of course hunting. Austin Adkins, fishing and baseball. Sophia Lorich, being a good and honest friend. I don't know. I don't know her, so I hope so. I mean, I just hope that is the case. None of this is written down. Sorry, I said I can't go off script. All right. Kala is good at making a really good project with minimum research. Ella Latour says she's really good at recommending Netflix shows. Paolo Brown says he's good at looking good, which is awesome. So confident. Anthony Furtado is good at not paying attention in class. Yep. Macy Shipman playing lacrosse and making friends. And Max Toledo is good at, in his words, dating other people younger than me. And just, that isn't even the end of this. And just so we all can remember, that was written in the 8th grade. Yeah, okay. All right. Awesome. So parents, you understand what's going on, right? We don't need emails. All right. Number 4, what I value most is Wyatt Crosby. He says, my friendships and my girlfriend, if I have one. Which was confusing to me at first, because it was like, how do you not know if you have a girlfriend? But that's later on explained. Kate Taylor says, what I value most is my family, God, my friendships, and my grades. Ella Overson, the Uno reverse card is what she values most. I feel like that has another meaning, which I don't know what that is. Brad Wharton, he says he values school. It's amazing. Jasmine valued love. Ella Latour, my friendships. Braden Adams valued his shoes. Turner Lacey, my Supreme hoodie. Carter, God, baseball, family. Jackson Bachman took after, hang on one second, I got this, whatever. Jackson Bachman said, Donald Trump. Julian valued the ambition in people. And then he writes, Ava has this. And based on his paper, it's Ava Rose. And we'll hear more about that later. Number 5. I get angry about Paige and Sophia said when Max tries to talk politics, ironically, Ben said when people use the word ironic wrong. Jenny St. Germain, she said she gets angry about people stealing my man. And I was wondering, were people stealing your men? Because based on the papers, I wasn't sure if it wasn't Orlean. Because Orlean says what makes her angry is Jenny stealing my food, so I thought maybe it's because she's stealing her men, and then they have this thing, she's like, I'm gonna take your food. Ava Rose Weisberg says she gets angry about people with straight A's that cheat. That's fair. I mean, we do, except for them. Stephen Fletcher, having too much homework. Austin Nelson, he gets angry when people try to get attention. I know, that's what I thought. Sorry, off script. Mia Van Alstyne, she gets angry, slow walkers and people who fill up their 3-gallon water bottle at the water fountain. Augie, when little kids on the bus yell. Thomas Cornett, TikTok. Gianna Cottaspati gets mad at things that make me mad, obviously. And Macy Shipman gets mad that she doesn't get angry. Brad Wharton gets mad when people leave you unopened. It must have happened a lot, I guess. Sorry. Austin Atkins, losing a fish. Blake Foley gets angry about people being loud and being clinging, and then I'm like, but you're in theater. I don't know. Sorry. I mean, I have a theater degree, parents, so I can say it. Evan Machado, people walking too slow in the hallways. Sophia Lorich, when teachers don't teach, but parents, that doesn't happen here, so don't worry about that. Paulo gets angry about, he says, my height. I felt bad about that. Braden Adams gets angry about people stepping on his new shoes. And Lauren Donna, people chewing too loud and Michael not waving back. And I think that's the Michael with the heart next to his name, I think. Number 6. Recently, I've learned, this is the topic. Recently, I've learned, Franco says, that the C in Chick-fil-A is actually a chicken. Paige says she recently learned that Max has dated 50 6th graders. Now, I don't even, are there 50 girls in 6th grade? I'm sorry. Yeah. There's no way. Sorry, parents, sorry. Jack Beebe has learned that the mitochondria is the powerhouse of the cell. Oh, yay, Jack. Jenny St. Germain has recently learned that Orlean has a line of boys obsessed with her. Jenny, these are your boys. These are yours. Ava Kelly has learned that currently we have 12 years to fix the earth, and that was 4 years ago. Kiara Laus, according to all known laws of aviation, there is no way a bee should be able to fly. Its wings are too small to get its fat body off the ground. I didn't know. Ava Rose has learned that the longer the guy's hair is, the stupider he is. I don't know. Maybe look around. Let's look around and let's see. But then she says, this is like, she's writing this. She then writes this. For example, and then she says, wait, no, this is being read out loud. I really wanted to know if Julian had long hair, but I don't know. We're gonna see. All right. I don't know. Emma Scalisi says, I don't know. I don't pay attention. Augie says that people can really be fake. Thomas Cornett that humans can swim through the blood vessels of a blue whale, think Snapple. Recently, Emily Henning learned, and she writes this, how many people in my class have no clue what my name is? Emily, where are you? Emily, raise your hand, Emily. Emily, raise your hand. Raise your hand. There we go. Now for 2 weeks, everyone knows. Madison James, Mrs. Raines is able to teach any subject. Ella Rodilla, that Max has dated Petra and Kiara. But I'm not sure that's true. I believe that because you weren't in 6th grade. Yeah, okay, no, that did not happen, but Ella must have thought it did. I'm just reading what the papers say. Ayana Gomez, to get out of your comfort zone and try new things. Luis Federico, he learned how to do stuff. Braden Adams, he learned you can make money on reselling shoes. Drew Smith, he learned to cook. Turner Lacey learned that Iron Man dies. Carter, that baseball is not as important as family or friends. And Julian learned how to shave, and then he proceeds to inform the reader, I also will start sleeping without my grandma soon. And that's okay, because then he says embarrassing, I know. Number 7. It's rough. I'm sweating up here. I'm like, okay. Number 7. 10 years from now, I hope to be, Jack Beebe says, not dead. Franco, he hopes to have a minivan and have graduated from FSU and be rich. But the minivan is really what stands out. Maris Proscia, I hope to be married to Tom Holland. Ooh, fingers crossed, Maris. Austin's Seppo, start a movement to have microwaves in the cafeteria. I mean, I'm sure in 8th grade that was funny. Jackson Bachman, lift more than Brett. Is it possible? No, all right. Jordan Mandor, not be in school. Gabriel, have a good job and maybe find someone I love. That is so sweet. Sarah Scannell, for 10 years from now, hopes to party hard like the goat that I am. Which I found funny, because if you know her, she raises goats. That's very clever. She raises goats. Sandra Watson to be a professional tennis player for the Bahamas. And Ella Overson said that she hoped in 10 years she would be Sophia L. Not like Sophia L., but actually her. So that is that's a little concerning. Number 8. So, okay, all right, we've cleared that up. Number 8, something I'd like to accomplish in my life. Paige would like to tell Kirsten she was never the favorite. Emma, sorry parents, I don't know what to do about that. Emma Scalisi would like to share the 3 circles 100 times in my life. Augie, make it to the MLB or the NFL. Jaden Williams, he would like to get a girlfriend. Maris Proscia, and Maris isn't asking for much. She just says, I would like to not fail math. We'll see. Timothy would like to become a smarter man. Well, luckily for you, you have a lifetime. Jackson Bachman, catch a world record fish. Jackson Worley, get to the NFL. And Jenny St. Germain, to stop catching feelings for boys so quickly. What? Number 9, the best thing about being in junior high was Ava Rose Weisberg. Being the teacher's pet, it has its advantages. And that is very ambitious. Stephen Fletcher, the best part is the end of junior high. Julian, the best thing about being in junior high was, for the most part of this school year, Ava Rose has been on my radar as a potential friend. But she shattered my expectations rather easily. I've always had big plans, and Ava is the only one who is capable of the same. In all fairness, he does say, I don't think I have her as a love interest, though. I am sorry, Julian, you wrote it. It's out there. It is being recorded. All right. Now some of this next part I compiled from all your papers, so I'm not going to say who said what, but as you hear something familiar, just give it a little thumbs up. Here we go. The favorite part of junior high was Coach Lee's PE class, Mr. Huther, not worrying about grades counting for college, Mrs. Volrath and her amazing class, Susicle, watching the boys' voices crack, Mrs. Smythe's songs, Mr. Moore, 6th period Spanish, Mrs. Hodges' dabbing, 7th period with Mrs. P, the Philly trip, the lip dub and glow stick rave that followed, Julian's campaign and winning the presidency, Bella liking Timmy, Brett liked Sophia, Max liked every girl. But that's not true, is it? Not older girls. Sorry. Gianna liked Will and Jason, Logan, Ann, and Carter and the promise ring thing. Logan T liked Elizabeth and then liked Kala in 8th grade. Newsies, Gabby flirting with all the boys. Sophia falling in art, Frisbee matches with Coach Evans, the Guggen Squad group chat, Fortnite, lunch tables, nice teachers, 8th grade weight training, Evan breaking the umbrella at lunch, Zeb dressing up as Thanos, Colton trying to put the metal rings of his binder in an outlet. That makes sense. Just keep running. All right, Jared liking Brinley, Will and Brinley dating, Brad and Sydney were dating, Evan's rumor he started. Okay. No more tallies, Chick-fil-A day, sitting wherever at lunch, girls lacrosse winning districts, winning the middle school baseball conference championship, middle school basketball going 11-3, and Lauren's obsession with Colton, but I thought it was Michael. It's really confusing, Lauren. And that was what several of you had in common on these papers. Last one. Number 10, special memories. Paige said, this year I set 2 personal records for Kings. I hope Kirsten hasn't beaten me. Ben says, Max debates in Miss Volrath's class. Ben, Jack, and Thomas all said the holes in the 108 boys' bathroom started small and kept getting bigger until it was the size of JD. I remember that. And then it was closed, and then, yeah. Jenny St. Germain, and I'm not sure how this is a special memory, but got sent to Mr. Tolson for the first time, and he scares me, and he definitely does not play. But she just wanted to get that down. Sophia Willingham says when Gabby dated Anthony and Emma, she didn't date Emma. Forgot the comma. When Gabby dated Anthony and Emma dated Blake. And the last one, if you remember at the beginning, so I'm so sorry to everybody. I mentioned Wyatt, not being sure if he had a girlfriend or not. Wyatt's Crosby's special memory was the Disney trip. And the Disney trip was amazing. The Disney trip was amazing because I got to walk around with my crush for 9 hours. We were able to talk for a long time as we waited in line. And the person that I was waiting in line with, who was also my crush, which now we understand why the confusion. Waiting in line, who was also my crush, is Dev. And what I was wondering, Did Max set that up? Because she's a junior. Juniors, we'll see you next year.
Seniors, seniors, seniors! Can we just have a big round of applause for Mr. Parenti for putting this together, helping Ms. Martin, Ms. Tolar. So now Mrs. Herrera will be coming up and she'll be leading us in the college pinning.
Seniors and parents, you will all get the link for the memory slideshow in your inbox.
Wonderful. All right. So I guarantee I won't be as fun as Mrs. Martin was and the content that was provided to her by y'all in 8th grade, but it is a special day in our office. I am the director of college advising alongside a few of my colleagues, and it is a treat to be with you all today. So it's certainly a journey to get here, and secretly I wanted to be sitting right here so I could see the faces of parents as they watched that video and as they heard those things that their children once said. So it is a special day, and I just want to honor the fact that parents, you are certainly part of the process. It has taken a long time to get here. Your kids are amazing, and so without further ado, let's celebrate them. So, yeah. So it should come as no surprise that this year's senior class had some really outstanding college acceptances, a testament to their character, to their academic performance. And so this is what this event is designed to do, is really honor the hard work that they put into the college admissions process. So the class of 2023 has certainly yielded tremendous results. And so today we will honor them during the college pinning. So it's a true joy to celebrate their accomplishments as they set out to be Christian leaders impacting the world for the King of Kings. So on that note, I want to just let you all know, if you don't know, that National Signing Day is May 1st. So this event is a few days prior to that deadline of needing to submit your enrollment deposit to save your spot. So we actually do have a few seniors that have a few days to decide. I can't imagine the amount of stress that they are under right now, particularly seeing their peers already have made their decisions. So at this time, we want to honor seniors that are still prayerfully considering their options and allowing God to lead them in their decisions to carry out His will over their lives. So for our seniors that are still deciding, we want to just honor you by allowing you to stand to be recognized and just acknowledge that of anyone in the room, you do need the most prayer. So if you're still deciding, feel free to stand up right now if you'd like. So I appreciate those brave two that stood up. Statistically, I know that there are others that have opted not to stand up, and that's fine. But the pressure, it is real that they're feeling, so if you feel as though you have spare time in your prayer time, include them in your prayers. So now we'll continue with the celebration for our seniors that have decided where they're enrolling. So starting with Florida Atlantic University. Students attending FAU, please come down and pin your name. These are our future owls, everyone. Round of applause. We'll give them just a minute. Next, I'm going to ask, slowly, our future knights stand. We celebrate you, future knights, and you can make your way down to pin your name. As our knights find their name, I'd like our future Knowles from FSU, Florida State University. Let's give our future Knowles a big round of applause. All right, next up, if we have any future Gators in the crowd, stand up and make your way down. All right, at this time, I'd like our students who are attending a Christian university or college to make their way down. So these are students including students who enroll at Palm Beach Atlantic University, Liberty, Samford, TCU, and several others. Baylor, I see, SEU, Belmont, thank you. Let's go ahead and give these students a gigundous round of applause. And at this time, we're going to welcome students who are attending any other university or college in the state of Florida. So in the state of Florida, places like the University of North Florida, FIU, University of South Florida. All right, so big round of applause for our students in other places within the state. And now we're going to welcome students that are attending colleges and universities outside of the state of Florida or have other post-secondary plans. We have some Bama-bound excitement over here. All right. As the last of the class of 2023 pins their name, let's give them one more round of applause. All right, as our remaining seniors finish their pinning and find their seats, I want to just let you all know that it has been a pleasure to work with them all. Our office prays and wishes all the best over them. And this is a shameless plug that there is a photo booth out in the lobby. So right after we close in a word of prayer by our senior prefect, we do want to invite seniors and their families just to take advantage of the moment and capture it with a few fun props. All right, so without further ado, I welcome the Will McPherson to the stand to close us in a prayer.
Please pray with me. Dear Heavenly Father, Lord, I thank you for this day. I thank you for all these students, Lord. I pray that you help us to finish strong as we finish out our senior year. I thank you for all the colleges that we're heading out to, Lord, and I pray that as we go there, you make it a time of growth for us, growth in intelligence, maturity, character, and most importantly, faith. I thank you for this King's Academy family that we'll always be able to come back to, and for all the teachers and staff who have poured into our lives, Lord. I thank you for who you are and what you've done for us. In Jesus' name, amen.